Um, this is my interview. I'm gonna give you guys a little interview. Um, yeah, you wanna make $2 an hour? Okay. Alright, well, let me tell you a little about what we do. Um, See this number here? $2. That's what you get paid when you go to any house. You just get this $2. You sign up. You sign them up. You give them the water thing, and you make $2. You go to 100 houses in one day, and you'll make $200. I guarantee it. Okay? Now, not only do you get that $2 times 100 houses that you hit the first day, that's $200, right? So here's another $75 that you're gonna make off of 6 houses that you hit that day. $75 times about 10, that's $750. Okay? So you got $200 plus $750. That's $900. That's in one day, okay? Now let's say you want to just work one day and make 100 stops, and let's say it's 1 week you made 100 houses, which is easy because I do like 40 houses a day, and that's like 200 houses, and I do 100 houses, okay? 100 houses a week. Let's just say I was really slow, okay? That's $200 plus the $750. That's $950. Okay, that's 1 week. That's $950 a week. That's what you'll make. Guaranteed, because numbers said. The numbers are God. And I guess the numbers come from AJ's butt, so AJ's butt must be God, okay? Now, excuse my language, okay? I'm a Christian. Alright. Now, let's assume for 1 minute that you're not stupid, and you go out there and you work for 2 hours and you figure out, you know what, I made $8 an hour. Maybe if they want to pay me, but that's if you didn't get a $10 loan for some gas to work for them, and they decide, you know what, that leaves only $6, so we just won't even give it to him because he doesn't want $6. Maybe he can't start his car because I don't know, he broke up with his girlfriend and she took all his money, and he's living in the fucking RV or something, and he doesn't want to siphon gas out of his RV because that'd be a crackhead thing to do. So instead, he'll just go get a job that's way below him and find out that he should be somewhere in middle management, or maybe, you know, somewhere, maybe he shouldn't even be working for this company. Maybe he could have run this company out of his RV and basically figure out that the water business is very easy and hire a couple salespeople, or maybe just sell them himself. I don't know. Find the water wigs and find out how much they cost, and then hire a bunch of people to run around and get leads and hope that somebody to buy one of the fucking things, and then giving them basically nothing, and me making like $3,000 and going around and bullshitting people that are smarter than Trinity, and get kind of pissed off when they see how shit's running, and start asking questions saying, hey, if every lead's worth $7, basically, is what you're saying, numbers say, and I can't even get $3 a fucking lead, or $5 a lead, because I'm way out of bounds and I'm asking too many questions. And we don't like people who ask questions. We like retarded people who basically are on the autism spectrum, and we put them in leadership positions because nobody else in their right mind would fucking be a team leader and only make $250 a fucking lead, when basically everybody else is making all the money, and they just walk around and act like they put in their work so they don't need shit to do, which is perfectly fine, because if you did figure some shit out about a business, basically, you know, sell something, find people to fucking buy it, send out canvas people. I mean, it's not a fucking, Einstein didn't invent that shit. People have been doing that shit for years, okay? But in order to get somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing and is an actual team leader and to actually run businesses and inspires people, they don't just send them home hesitant and wondering what the fuck is going on and don't even call or answer my phone, because that's what people have been doing. I don't care what you say and how stupid you try to make me look for asking you questions and try to make me seem like some lazy asshole, because I'm not. I've been there. I made money. I made $50,000 in a month. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So when I call you and I want to start business and all you want to do is degrade me and act like I'm a lazy motherfucker and you're not gonna pay me $16 because you gave me 10 to work with your team leader who basically didn't have any money himself. He should pitch in for half the gas basically himself, because we drove around for fucking ever trying to find houses. By the time I got home, I didn't have any more gas. So I'm just trying to inform you the way things look to me. Somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about and actually put in a lot of time for me to go interview across town, which wasn't even an interview basically. I should have asked him more questions than he asked me, which he didn't really ask me any questions. And if I was running shit, I would ask a lot of questions and I would make sure everybody I hire is gonna bust their ass and they know what the fuck they're getting in. Not, oh, you're gonna make $4,000 a month. That's bullshit. You would have to hit up like, I don't know, 1,000 houses, which is impossible. I could probably hire a crew of 20 people within a week, and I'm not even gonna tell you guys what I would do because you do it and you wouldn't need me. Not that I'm gonna work for you, but you know, it'd be a possibility, but things would have to change. Like I'd basically redo everything on the canvassing part, and I would make it probably produce 10 times as much as it is producing. So, because that's just what I do. I'm creative and I'm inspiring, and if I talk to a group of people, they're gonna be kissing my ass and trying hard to please me. They're not gonna go home wondering what the fuck just happened, what they just agreed to, and basically sleeping on it and deciding to ignore the person rather than calling them and being inspired. I tried to get inspired by Trinity, but it's just not in the cards. He's not an inspiring person, and I'm not trying to make fun of him with this you know, mocking him basically, because he kind of has a little speech impediment, but I'm letting you see what people see. People don't see, you don't put somebody like that in front of a fucking, when you're trying to inspire people to knock on doors. It's just, it's ridiculous. And the fact that you did it and you're still doing it. In fact, when I told you that he doesn't inspire greatness, you basically said he's going to be in another department or whatever. You're shuffling him away or something, because you know I'm right. So at least you went in that direction, and you haven't completely lost me. I'm still, you know, working on my other business, and if I could get some shit going with your business, and you know, it would probably have to be some kind of salary right away, because like I said, I'm not in a good money situation. I never am in this situation. So I'd probably be open to some kind of salary plus commission, or draw against my future earnings that my team would draw. I'm not gonna fucking knock on doors. It's awkward as hell. And oh hi, I'm knocking on your door, and people hate solicitors, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm taking a fake sample and pouring it down the street, and most people know that there's some bullshit going on. So you got to hire people and say certain things like I would say that made them think, oh okay, you know what, I'll go ahead and do this, and drop in a couple hints of things that I would say, which is why I was getting better results than Trinity. I let him hit up twice as many houses as I was. I let him hit all the houses with cars, and I was taking the ones with no cars, and I still got tons of better results, because Trinity doesn't seem like, it's not that he's not trustable, it's just his demeanor and his look. First of all, he's black. It's not gonna work well knocking on doors. People grab their guns when they see a black person. That's just how life is. It's not racist, it's just Texas. I know Texas. Alright man, my diatribe's over. Took a little Ritalin, which I'm prescribed, and I get really
antsy when I get over them. So if you want to talk, we can talk. If this rubbed you the wrong way or rubbed you the right way, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna be making money at the end of the month anyway, so whether I'm doing it with you or with somebody else, if you want to get together, we can map out a plan and actually get people knocking on doors that know what the fuck they're doing and actually want to work, and they want to work because somebody like me talked to them and leveled the playing field, really informed them about what's going on and shows them a real path to making money, because most people aren't going to go out there. First of all, you got to talk to them on the phone right to get them in, or whenever they do come in, you don't talk to them on the phone, you get them to come to the office, and then when they're leaving, they're excited as hell. And I won't tell you the rest of what I do, but basically everybody I bring in will work and they'll make money. If the numbers are correct and you make $750 per lead, there's ways to increase that too. Your sales things might need some help too. I've mapped out sales strategies that have floored the predecessors of whoever had different floor sales formulas to make sales and carpet sales and shit. I've redone everything I've ever done in work, and I've made 25% better results. So if they're making $2.5 million a year in flooring sales, I've increased it to 32. And I did consulting for Jack's Carpet and let them know that they had to close 4 stores basically, and they had to put me on salary. And I basically told them eventually, you can't afford me and I'm not going to work here anymore because your business is upside down, and I feel like I'd just be taking your money rather than I'm worth it, but they can't afford me. So I don't want to come into your business and say, oh, it's no good, you just don't know how to work in Texas. And anybody can shoot bullets into a river and hit a fish every once in a while, and that's basically what you're doing with Trinity. Someone of that caliber is going to bring in fish of that caliber. Alright, talk to you later, or I won't. You're either really pissed off or you're excited about a real change that could make a difference. Sorry about the way I look and stuff, and I just rolled out of bed.